What's up, everybody? I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw, yeah, and we're finally doing the Joe Fixit Saga, yeah. And it starts in issue 324, The Return of the Gray-Skinned Goliath. How does this happen? Well, there's a lot to unpack in this issue, guys, so hold on, because we're gonna jump into the world of Hulk, yeah. Anyways, Bruce Banner is in restraints, held up by S.H.I.E.L.D. Doc Samson is taking care of him. See, Doc Samson came up with a plan to separate Hulk and Bruce. This made their molecules unstable, and now they combine, but they're not fully combined. They're going back and forth. The changes become erratic. Banner and Hulk are struggling against each other for control. And now they must get him into that chemical bath that he went into before they separated him, reversed it. And maybe, Bruce and Hulk can become one being, but who will be in control? That is the question. Now, as Samson goes on to explain what I just talked about, his molecules became unstable. Vision actually brought Bruce and Hulk back together, but the fuse wasn't permanent. You see, Hulk and Bruce were separated at one point, but they couldn't live without each other. They are one being after all. So now, these three, Betty, Rick, Samson, are all trying to find a way to help Bruce, and they all have their different guilt trips about what happened with Hulk, what they did. Basically, there's a long history to unpack from the whole world of Hulk. Anyways, Samson goes on to say that he did rescue Hulk from the S.H.I.E.L.D. facilities where they were going to destroy him. He went on a big rampage. Samson tried to help Hulk by fighting the Avengers, which never works out for anyone. And they were about to bring the hammer down on Hulk. Bruce saying they ought to kill him because they're separated. This would be the time to end Hulk. Betty's the one that intervened. Meanwhile, Thaddeus is getting the full-on S.H.I.E.L.D. treatment. Yes, this is the way they treat a war hero. And a butthole. A man that's been in pursuit of the Hulk for a long time. This man will stop at nothing. And there's wheels within wheels, plans within plans. He's been kicked out of the Air Force for his obsession with the Hulk. This man has destroyed everything and everyone in his path to stop the Hulk. And now, he is closer than ever. Meanwhile, they get the big chemical bath ready. And this is the struggle that I was telling you about between Bruce and Hulk. And this Hulk isn't stupid. If you actually read what he's saying, he's pretty intelligent. This is the thing with the Hulk. Everyone thinks he's a big savage brute, and sometimes he is. And sometimes he has intelligence. He has a mean streak. He is savage in a lot of ways. But, as always, the restraints won't hold Hulk, because the madder Hulk gets, the stronger Hulk gets. And Hulk breaks his bonds and begins to attack everyone, but there's a problem. Like I said, they're unstable. Bruce and the Hulk struggle is becoming real. It's starting to manifest itself physically. As he pulls himself out of Hulk's chest saying, kill him, kill him. He will kill both of them at the same time. Hulk, of course, does not want this to happen. Rick says he's seen this before. In an early experiment, it managed to turn Banner's head into Hulk's body temporarily. But this is by far the weirdest thing he's ever seen. As Bruce grabs a piece of the wall, trying to stab himself, trying to end the life of Hulk and himself. But still, Hulk stops him. Hulk is struggling with Bruce, but he puts him back into his chest for now and tries to escape. But keep in mind, he's not as strong as he should be with Banner resisting him. He jumps for the wall, but instead of smashing through it, he just hits it. And this is where the S.H.I.E.L.D.'s men come in. And these guys are just firing laser beams. What they're trying to do is lower him back into that chemical bath. Because having an unstable Hulk running through your base just isn't exactly the greatest plan in the world. So they're not trying to kill him. What they're trying to do is lower him into that chemical bath. So they're firing shots around him. And Hulk isn't at full strength by any means. He's trying to keep Banner in too. Banner's trying to get shot. And of course, Ross has his own plans. Like I said, this man is just a grade A scumbag. Obsessed, and he knocks the guard out. And he goes on with his plan to destroy Hulk. He doesn't care who he has to destroy, who he has to ruin. He feels that the Hulk has taken everything from him, his career, his life, the love of his daughter. He wants revenge. Meanwhile, the Hulk and Banner are struggling with each other. Banner even appears in his back saying, shoot him, but the Hulk will not allow it. The Hulk is on the run. That's another reason that the Hulk's trying to avoid the laser fire. As he's moving from place to place, they're luring him into this chemical bath. It's a big tank. You see, it's a huge, huge tank. This is the chemical bath that separated them in the first place, but reversed. Well, at least the chemicals anyways. Anyway, Samson is trying to figure out what to do. He's getting everything ready, but how are they going to get them in? And this is the brilliant idea of S.H.I.E.L.D. using these laser beams to kind of lure Hulk in. But Thaddeus has his own plans. Thaddeus plans to mess with the mix. But Rick climbs up to stop him. And Ross and Rick have a relationship. He did shoot Rick at one time, trying to stop the Hulk again. Like I said, there's nothing this man won't do to stop the Hulk. He messes with the formula. And Rick and the General get into it. As the Hulk is being lured into the chemical bath, they knock him in. It's time to spring the trap, or the cure, whatever way you want to look at it. As Ross struggles with Rick, he throws him into the chemical bath, smashes the machine. And Ross and the Hulk Banner mix inside the machine. And it clouds up. Something's not mixing right. The chemicals are off. It begins to crack as the machine crumbles, and out emerges a new Hulk, smaller, gray, different. And Samson can't believe it. They have become the Hulk again, but this look he's never seen before, but Rick has. But still, the Hulk begins to turn into Banner, and now he thinks that he's mastered it. He has full control, that they finally cured the Hulk. But yet, Rick was in that primordial juice too. What's going to happen? Is Banner really cured? Well, we'll find out the next time, won't we? And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.